Welcome to the IC3D Suite Training Video 9, Lenticular and Holographic Effects. IC3D Suite is capable of opening a variety of industry-standard 3D file formats. Select the File tab and select Open. Browsing to the Files of Type drop-down menu shows the list of 3D file formats that are compatible with IC3D Suite. The native file format is .ic3 and the file will have an IC3D icon. The file being opened is an IC3D beer bottle, which we will use to create a lenticular file that can be displayed on an object in IC3D Suite. The beer bottle has an environment map background, which we will remove from the scene in the lighting window. The 3D object is then tilted forward. Select the File Export function to export the image and scene as high-resolution image, which can be saved as a PNG file or JPEG if an alpha channel is not selected. Set the width, height settings, and configure the resolution to 300 dpi. Then select the Alpha Channel Export checkbox and export. The high-resolution image can then be opened in Photoshop. A brown background color can be applied to accentuate the image. A picture image can also be applied. In this case, the image is visualized in a bowl of ice. Ice sample cutouts from the picture can then be added around the image. Additional ice cutouts can be built up in front of the image, which is then saved as a PNG or JPEG. Select the front ice layers and move them all slightly to the left. Then save the image as a second PNG or JPEG. Then repeat this process several times. Moving the elements in the Photoshop file and saving them creates a flashbook of images that should be saved in the same folder. These images can then be imported into the lenticular function of IC3D Suite. Revert to the IC3D Suite application and add a magazine template to the 3D view. Add a new label to the size of your Photoshop-created PNG or JPEGs. In this example, the label size is 170 by 170 millimeters. In Object Editor, select the New Label front material and browse to the Lenticular tab. Select the Use Lenticular checkbox. Select the Editing Materials and Effect Import button and select all of your Flashbook lenticular images that you have created in Photoshop. The thumbnail images will appear in the image list. The lenticular image will also display on the label of the magazine template. Zoom in on the image and move the template to show the lenticular effect. To create a holographic effect, start a new IC3D project and drag a new magazine template into the 3D view. In Object Editor, select the default material and browse to the Holographic tab. Select the Enable Holographic checkbox. Select the Template Image Import button to import a PNG or JPEG pattern, which should be grayscale, with dimensions of 256 by 256 pixels. Slide the Grating Spacing slider to create the desired holographic effect, which displays in the 3D view. The effect can be further enhanced by adding a mask. Select the Mask Image Import button to import a PNG or JPEG pattern, which should be grayscale with dimensions of 256 by 256 pixels. The mask frames the holographic effect in the 3D view. For additional visualization, the effect can be step and repeated using the X and Y fields up and down arrows, or a value can be entered into the field. To complete the effect, an artwork label can be added to the magazine template. This example shows the creation of a new label 150 by 100 millimeters. The label is then linked to Illustrator to create a title called the Holographic Times. The text is then centered on the label, resized to fit the label dimensions, and colored red. Selecting the IC3D Update button displays the title on the magazine template. The label material can then be selected in Object Editor and made transparent to show the complete visualization. This completes the IC3D Suite Training Video 9.